Can you see me now? Let's see. Let's see what you guys see. Ah, okay. So I was streaming from my phone this whole time, and I could see myself like in the YouTube studio background, but I couldn't like, yeah. So I thought like you guys could see me, but apparently not. I was talking to myself. Well, I'm still talking to myself, right? Let me try to fix this. Is it crooked? I think I'm crooked now. Guys, like I've been, every single time I have so many technical difficulties, and I started like preparing for this yesterday. And I wanted to like stream with my camera. Is this a little bit better? Look, you guys can see more of me. You see, like this morning I woke up early. I woke up at 5:55 to like get everything set up with my camera, and long story short, I won't be able to stream from my camera. I'll have to get like an actual webcam. I see you. You're talking to yourself. People can hear you. Yeah. How's everyone doing? Let me move this out the way so you can see a little bit more of me. I really don't like this brown like setup. Is there something behind my computer? No. How's everyone doing today? Hey Johansi! Hi! What's up? Have my yogurt drink. So guys, like I had a legit like topic for today's live stream, and I thought it was so juicy, so good, and then I got like, I thought about this yesterday. So I have a calendar for like what I want to do for like YouTube, like when I'll release videos, when I have like live streams and stuff like that, emails. Yeah, and I'll be releasing it to like Patreon users only. But I forgot where I was going with that. Like my mind is so distracted, guys. I've been so busy recently, but I'm like good busy, but just kind of slacking. You're talking. Hey, not that great. Just got to work. Oh, just got to work. And Phoenix, you're not so great. Oh, I hope your days turn around. Today it's like kind of cloudy. I didn't want like the, like, what's the name of the like? I didn't want like the pale light, but I couldn't avoid it. So, yeah, find yourself some sunlight if you can, Phoenix and Joansi. Just got to work. Busy is good. Yeah, busy is good, but when you have like, I feel a little bit overwhelmed, is what I'm saying. And I've been getting bad at responding to emails on time too, and responding to messages. Because like messages where I have to like research something. Hi, I think you're just wonderful. Love your videos. They make me feel better about going to Japan. Oh, hey, Bubbles Tea Girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm happy about that. What was I saying? 8 p.m. to 3. Oh, wow. Otsukare-sama desu. You see, guys? Like, see? Otsukare-sama desu. If you guys saw the last video. But, yeah. Good luck, Joanzi. You can do it. You got this. Yeah, anyway, I kind of like forgot the topic that I wanted to talk about. And sometimes like I come up with ideas for live streams, but I'm just like, wait, that will be a better video. So I, on my computer right here, if you guys can see the pink post-it note, this is like all my video ideas. I have like the idea, I forgot who told me this idea about like trying Japanese Kit Kats. Oh, that's still top. I know what that means now. Oh, you know that? Yeah, otsukare-sama desu, Joanzi. Does Japan accept tourist visas yet? Kagath, not that I know of right now. If you have like a work visa, then you're allowed to leave Japan and come back to Japan. Hopefully, the way things are going, tourists should be able to come back maybe by the end of the year or early next year. I don't know. Huh? Tourists?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they open only for certain.
Only for Only for certain countries?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Los
I heard.
países que no tienen tanto índice de corona.
Oh.
Solo para esos países pueden. Y cierta cantidad de personas.
But the United States has many. Is it okay for Americans?
No, I think America is not allowed.
Well, yeah, I'll have to do more research, but like Nicolas, I don't know if you guys remember Nicolas. I can't turn the camera around.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, but he just said like some tourists from some countries that don't have high corona cases, they are allowed to come to Japan, but yeah.
Y solo una cierta cantidad de personas puede entrar por día.
For how many days? What?
Like in a day, there's
There's a limit though?
Yeah, there's a limit for a day.
There's a limit to how many tourists can come to Japan though. So I think you guys' best bet is to wait. Canada is probably one of those countries. We're awesome, let's be honest, and so humble. Yeah, so humble. Okay. Guys, so I found actually I wanted to make a video about this, man. See, I have to be careful in these live streams because I don't want to give out too much information about videos that I'm working on. Or I don't want to give I don't care if other YouTubers make the same content. It's okay because how I make it will be different. But I'm still kind of scared to say. Okay, anyway, I found this video talking about the U.S. Those top 10 lists for the U.S. And I was looking at it because I see so many top 10 lists for Japan, what to do in Japan, what not to do in Japan. And I saw this video for the U.S. and I'm just like, wait a minute, we do that? No, we don't. It made me feel I felt like I could connect to the Japanese people who review top 10 lists that J-vloggers make. Or, yeah, when Japanese people view and react to filthy Frank videos, something like that. I was just watching videos like this, by the way. Yeah, so I was watching these top 10 things to do in America, top things not to do in America, all these videos, and I'm just like, wait a minute, we don't always do that. So I felt like I could connect to those YouTubers. Does Japan accept? Okay, Canada is probably one of those Yep, I want Canada to take over the USA. I kind of do too. Canada, Kaga, help us out. No, we're good. We don't want it. Ouch. You know you want it. We're awesome. We have big size food and big size people. Bigger is better. Just invade already. We won't resist. At least I won't. Just take it. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Actually, I like U.S. people and the country, just not the government. Yeah, I think that's with me, with many other countries. I love the people of just about every country, but the governments can be pretty sucky. I want a better background for our next live stream. But Sam has a green screen in there that I'd love to use, but the setup, there's nowhere for me to really sit and set up my computer. But I'm not really feeling this brown background. It's boring, right? People in the country, just not the government. Don't ever judge a country by its government. It's not fair. Yeah, I concur. Okay, guys, what topics do you want to talk about today? I want to not necessarily debate, but I want to get into something today. So a lot of the videos that I've been watching recently, I've been watching a lot more Japanese content. Like I said, I've been watching more not J-vloggers, but technically they are J-vloggers. They're Japanese, but I've been watching more Japanese content of Japanese people reacting to foreigners' content, which is interesting. I'm still YouTube still keeps recommending me these what's the word, masculinity videos for men. So they're geared towards men on how to pick up women and why the system is unfair. But yeah, like, just let me know. Like, let's talk about something. I wish I wrote down my idea of what I wanted to talk about today. Like, I had a really good idea, but then I thought, like, oh, maybe I should make a video about this. And then I got distracted and I didn't write anything down. I have some stories here that I plan to make videos about, though. No, we're good. Actually, don't ever judge a country by its government. Yeah. Do you dress up for Japanese Halloween? Do you still find yourself experiencing culture shock? Kagat, do you still dress up, or do I dress up for Japanese Halloween? Yes, I do. Last year, I don't think I really, yes, I did. I did go out. I went out in Shibuya. Actually, I have pictures of that. Yeah. So I do dress up for Japanese Halloween. On Halloween, I used to always go out to, like, clubs and, like, stay out all night. Last Halloween, I just went out to Shibuya and walked around, dressed up. It was fun because, like, in Shibuya, for those of you who aren't really familiar with Shibuya, think of, like, Manhattan, New York. It's basically like a huge outdoor party, and there's just, like, people outside. There's music playing, you can walk all over Shibuya. So think like Manhattan, New York. You can walk all over, and there's just, like, groups of people, like, music blazing, like, music coming from cars. People just, like, drinking on the streets because it's legal here. And, like, so many people are dressed up. It's like the Shibuya Halloween party, something like that. I forgot the exact name. But, yeah, so I did that last year. But usually the years prior, I would go to the clubs. Hey Vernon, what's up? Let's see, actually, like, do you still find yourself experiencing culture shock? Bubbles Tea Girl, this is actually interesting. So in Japan, not so much. I don't really have culture shock here so much, but the last time I went to the US, and I'm kind of like, I'm excited but kind of nervous for, like, if or when I return back to the US, because the last time I went to the US, which was 2 years ago, the culture shock was real. Like, the reverse culture shock was so real. Like, the moment I got off of the plane, yeah, so, like, background, Japan treats, like, their customers like God, basically. They even say okyaku-sama, like, sama. So at the end, when you say someone's name, you usually say san. Sama is, like, a higher class, whatever. But yeah, they treat the customers almost like God. Like, they're really attentive as soon as you walk to the store, like, hi, welcome. And they're just, like, always there. They think of what you need before you need it, and they're really good with that. So Japanese customer service is on point. So the moment I walked off the plane into New York 2 years ago, and I had to get to, like, like, the bus terminal or whatever. I had to take a bus to, like, downtown Kennedy. I don't remember. But it's near, like, Hell's Kitchen, the bus area. I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, the moment I got off the plane and I was looking for, like, the, like, bus station, whatever, like, the what is it? Shuttle bus. That's it. I was looking for the shuttle bus, and I asked a woman, just like, hi, could you please show me where the shuttle bus is? She's just like, there are signs everywhere. Read the signs. Read the signs. I'm just like, I was looking for the signs. That's why I asked you. But yeah, she didn't get up. She was reading a magazine. She just told me, read the signs. And, like, she was, like, pointing like this. And I'm just like, okay. But yeah, she was kind of rude. Yeah, and then when I got to New York, it was just, like, trash everywhere, and Japan is pretty clean, like, really clean. And then I remember I got back to Maryland, and I was just, like, how do I describe it? I just felt like there's so much space. Like, I felt like I stood out because there was just so much space. Like, everything was so spread out. And here in Tokyo, like, everything is more compact. And, like, my sister, at that time, she was living in, like, downtown Towson area in Maryland, Baltimore County, Maryland. Baltimore County, Baltimore City are completely different, guys. But, I have, like, a bite or something here. Yeah, but, like, so there's, like, bigger buildings in downtown Towson, and it's, like, more, like, city-ish in Towson. And I remember when I was younger, I used to hang out there because I'm just like, oh, this is so cool. But when I went there, I'm just like, oh, my God, everything is so spread out. Oh, my gosh, like, I feel so out in the open. Oh yeah, then also, I'm telling, like, a lot, but, like, I had some severe reverse culture shock. I forgot to tip. My sister, like, yelled at me. She's like, Jasmine, these are these people's lives. I'm just like, what are you talking about? She's like, you forgot to tip. I forgot how to tip. And then I felt like really antsy when I would go to like a restaurant, or I even just got like Chick-fil-A or something like that, and there was no like oshibori. I forgot the English word for it. I forgot the English word. Like the washing towel thingy. Towelette. Yeah, the towelette. There's like no like towelette or like washcloth or something. I seriously forgot the word. Yeah, there was nothing to wash my hands with. So here, when you go to a restaurant, almost always there will be like a towelette. It's like more than sometimes. Isn't it like the towelettes we have in the U.S. are just like these square thingies that you open up? But yeah, the ones here in Japan are just like longer. It's like a longer napkin you can open up if it's like a cheap restaurant, or it'll be an actual towel where you can wash your hands. And so like when I would go somewhere and they didn't give it to me, I'm just like, what? I have to go to the bathroom and wash my hands? What? Yeah. But I had like severe reverse culture shock. Greetings and salutations, Jasmine and Enlightizers. Oh, I spelled it wrong. It's okay. Hey, believe in yourself. What's up? Hey, Jay Cruz. It was nice seeing you in Oriental Pearl on Sam's stream. Oh, yeah. So, actually, Oriental Pearl, someone here recommended that we collab together. But it was so ironic because one of you guys said, like, hey, you should, like, collab with Oriental Pearl and Black Experience Japan. And, like, I sent Black Experience Japan, like, messages. He never responded on 2 different platforms. Why am I itchy? Yeah, but it was crazy because like right after like I got that comment, Sam told me, hey, she's like, hey, Oriental Pearl is coming to Livestream with me. I'm just like, wait, what? What? And so I was able to like meet her in person, and then we have something coming up this Sunday. So we're gonna hang out on Sunday, me and her. So that'll be fun. Glad you liked it. Hey, commenter person, made it, Stefan Ogawa. I hope Canadians aren't rude when they take over. Yeah, maybe it'll go to their head. No worries, Phoenix Ben. We will remain polite. Towelette. Towelette. Is it towelette? Toilet. Towelette. Yeah, it's a towelette, right? Yeah. Guys, what stories do you want to know? I want to explain something. I want to like tell you guys a story. Ronzo only interviews black business people. Tell him you own a business. No, he doesn't only interview black business people. I've seen people who aren't business people there. Dude, I think there's a mosquito in here. I'm getting bit. Serviette also. Serviette. Moist towel. I don't like the sound of that. Story. Yeah, so what type of YouTubers have you guys been watching recently? Have you guys been watching the presidential debates? By the way, are you registered to vote? Yeah, like what type of videos are you guys watching? Oh, Marlon's not here. I'm working on, so the next video that's coming out tomorrow, it is a reaction video that Mixed Yo Life, Marlon, requested for me regarding Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro. I'm so excited. It was my first reaction video. And actually, that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to react to something, but I couldn't get, like, my camera and my OBS, everything to work. So, it's okay. I'll get it next time. Next time, maybe. Greg Doset? I don't know who he is. I did watch the debates and was embarrassed as an American. Phoenix, I didn't watch the full debates. I watched like bits and pieces, and it was pretty much the same throughout. And I was pretty embarrassed. And one of my students, yeah, there is a mosquito in here. This is a big bite. Sorry, one of my students, he asked me about the debates, and he's just like, I saw it, but I couldn't understand much. I'm just like, well, yeah, because no one was really saying much. Everyone was just cutting each other off. It was really embarrassing. I'm getting bit. And now Trump has COVID. I watched a bit, but it was a mess, so didn't watch all of it. Yeah. Okay, let's not get too political though, guys. I'm getting bit up by a mosquito. It is tearing me up. I don't see it. Where did it go? Oh my gosh, the mosquitoes here in Japan are no joke. Like, I feel like in the States, the mosquitoes come out during dusk, right? When the sun is about to set in the evening. Here, like, they're out here in the morning, and they'll be out in the middle of the day. Like, what? You guys have a curfew, right? And I've never had mosquitoes, like, buzz in my ear throughout the night in the States. Like, usually if there was a mosquito in my room, which I can't even remember, mosquitoes being in my room, I think we always had the windows closed. I don't know, but I would just maybe get bit. But here, I can hear them, like, they'll be dancing around my ear. Hi, Jasmine. I recently watched your video on how you make and manage your money in Japan. Are you on a work visa? Hey, Josh. Yes, I am on a work visa. It's humanities visa. So with the humanities visa, it's pretty much like the other visa. My first visa in Japan was, instructor visa. So with an instructor visa, you can only teach, I believe, like in public schools or something like this. But my humanities visa, it's like humanities and engineering visa. It allows you to do like so much more. You can basically, you can work for pretty much any type of company, pretty much. And you can also have like a side job on the side. But yeah, that's the visa that I have. Thanks, Phoenix. Who would be your dream collab for YouTuber? My dream collab. Oh, interesting question, Kaga. So, actually, when I first started watching YouTube, there was a YouTuber. I think he's like Chinese American, named Kev Jumba. Do you guys know Kev Jumba? I binge watched like all of his videos. He took down the majority of them, which sucks. But he still has some. But he doesn't YouTube as much as before. But his videos were hilarious. He just seemed like a regular guy who just had so much misfortune. But the way he would record his videos, he would just tell stories about his life. It was hilarious. He was genius. He was on Cartoon Network for a bit. But then he kind of just like stopped everything. He opened up a school in Africa too. Like, I knew his life story, guys. But yeah, I loved Kev Jumba. And even now, it would be cool if I could just if we could just make a video together. Like, I know from the last I've seen of him on YouTube, like he's also friends with Nika Hika. He seems a little bit different, but I would love to just like still collab with him because he was like my dream like YouTuber person, because his videos were hilarious, like so funny, but it was just slice of life, yeah. Do you drive in Japan? No, I do not. Actually, this is so frustrating. In the States, so I had my driver's license in the States, and my state was changing over to like a chipped driver's license that connects to your passport. And they emailed me, and basically everyone in the state of Maryland had to switch over. And they said, like, you have to go into the DMV, or, yeah, like, whatever, where you get your driver's license, that place. You have to go there, and in order to switch your license. So I contacted them. I called them all the way from Japan. I waited, like, late at night, so I can call them in morning time in Maryland. And they put me on hold, and they kept transferring me. And I'm just like, hey, I'm not in the country. Like, how can I get my new driver's license? Because if I didn't renew my driver's license, then it would expire. Like, it would automatically be void. And the lady's just like, oh, like, just give me your name and number, and we'll contact you back. They never contacted me back. So I called them back, and I'm just like, hey, like, I seriously cannot go to the I said, like, I can't make it to the office to change my driver's license because, like, I live in Japan now. And she's just like, well, when will you be back? And I'm just like, I don't know when I'm going to be back. And she's just like, well, you have to try to make it back so you can change over your driver's license. I'm just like, are you not hearing what I'm saying? Did you guys not think about this? And which it doesn't seem like they did. As far as I know, it really does not seem like they thought about people who live or who moved overseas, like how they can renew their driver's license. Because she kept circling back. She's just like, well, what about next month? Can you come in next month? Wait, the deadline is November, so you have to come in before November. And I'm just like, how many times do I have to tell you? I'm not in the States. But yeah, so my driver's license is now void. So I can't drive in Japan. And Maryland has a deal with Japan, apparently, where, like, Maryland residents don't have to take the driver's license test or something like that. All other states, I think now Virginia is also with Maryland and Japan, but many other states, they have to take the driver's license test if they want to drive in Japan. Because Maryland, I think it's because, like, they're so strict with who they give driver's licenses to. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember Kev Jumba. He's the OG YouTuber. Yes. Kagath. Poor Kev Jumba. Why poor Kev Jumba? I know, like, he got into a car accident, like, a while ago, though. Yeah, he quit YouTube. Thank you for the answer. I was wondering about that. No worries, Josh. Believe in yourself. I drove in Japan back in the day. I test drove a Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec 1 at a Nissan Red Stage dealer. Had to drive an hour and a half in the rain at night to get there. It was worth it. Nice. Typical government ambivalence. I know, like, it was so frustrating just going back and forth, like, in circles. And she's just like, well, can you come in next month? Oh, wait, you have to come in November. What about next week? I'm just like, do you know where Japan is? Yeah, no, I can't. Typical government, yeah. I hate when government employees pretend like they've never heard of the situation before. It's like you've never heard of someone who moved out of country. No, that's literally the thing. Like, I don't want to put shade on, like, people who, like, stay in their towns their entire lives. But my thinking includes, like, when I was in the States, I can definitely say when someone told me, like, they're from a different country. Like, of course I know about their country. I know, like, I'm pretty good with geography, even when I was back in the States. But, like, the limitations, like, they weren't as, like, prevalent in my head, or they weren't, like, I probably would have asked some questions like the lady asked, just because, like, my mind at that time wasn't broad enough to, like, really think about the hassles, the hurdles that one has to go over when they're moving overseas, or even when I was in the US, I kind of thought, like, just, like, you have to have money to travel. But that obviously is not true, because when I came to Japan, I was living here for free. Even when I was in Peru, actually, I was living really cheaply. Thanks for just, like, knowing people and connections. If you guys don't even know that story, please sign up to my email newsletter. There's a link in the description box below. Plugging. But yeah, in my email newsletter, as soon as you sign up, you get a PDF of all the resources that I use to come to Japan and live here for free for my first, like, 3 to 4 months. As well as how I got an apartment here. Well, like, it wasn't an apartment, but it's the same thing. I'm not living there now, of course. I moved. I'm living in a guest house now. Kagath, employees are often lazy. Correction, demotivated. Yes. As a government employee, your sincere efforts is often a drop in the ocean. I could see that. I could see that. What else do you guys want to know? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we're almost to 5,000 enlightizers. If you haven't voted already, please go to the community tab and vote how do you want to celebrate 5,000 of us. In the community tab, there's a poll. And the options are, I get a tattoo, I give 5 Amazon gift cards away, I live stream on a targeted subject, you guys can choose, or I react to my old videos, and, like, really, that's the one that I'm fearing most. Right now, tattoo is at 35%, so 35% of you guys want me to get a tattoo, and 33% is in second, where I react to my old videos. I think I'm more afraid of reacting to my old videos than the tattoo. Like, the more I think about the tattoo, I'm just like, I kind of don't want it that much, but it's, like, not a strong not want. So, yeah. So, please check that out and vote. Vote, vote, vote. Words of despondence over qualified PhDs doing desk work. Layers of despondent over qualified PhDs doing desk work. Wow, 5K subs. 5,000 push-ups. Oh, no. No. You lost me. You lost me at that. 5,000 push-ups? How would I even attempt that? With one. But, like, seriously, is that possible? No, anything is possible. But is it possible for me? わかんない. Don't worry, I have shorts on underneath. I just want to take up more of the screen. I'm silly.
Dile lo de tu historia de la telenovela que estabas viendo o la serie que estabas viendo.
Oh, yeah. Hey guys. Buena idea. So, do you guys know the show How to Get Away with Murder? I've been watching this show, How to Get Away with Murder, and I was freaking out yesterday, like so freaking out. Yeah, you know, Stefan? Because, like, there's an episode about, like, Jasmine. You guys know Jasmine, the prostitute. Well, I don't want to give it away. But, like, yeah, like, right after, there is an episode. Oh, no, I can't. No puedo,
Spoiler?
No. No quiero hablar sobre mis padres.
Okay.
Porque la información es un poco...
Okay.
Sí. Sí. Ellos van a usar Google. Sí. ¿Me entiendes? Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, watch some of it. Sí. Si yo lo digo, ellos saben mi mamá, mi papá y yo. Entonces Google yo y ta. Es posible. Get the tattoo. This one?
You don't have to say the names.
Strong love.
You have to say they have the same names.
I don't want to. These people are like sleuths, like detectives. Just kidding. Oh, you speak Spanish? Yeah, I haven't spoken Spanish for a really long time. So, like, being in Japan, like, Japanese is like, so English is here, and then, like, Japanese is here, like, after, and then Spanish, and then Russian is here. So, like, because I use, like, English the most, I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, because I use English the most, and I use Japanese the most, being in Japan, like, yeah, it's kind of easier for me to switch, although when I'm speaking English, like I said in my last video, like, sometimes I just, like, Japanese words or, like, emotion words just come out. But, yeah, I don't speak Spanish as much as I used to. So when I'm speaking Spanish, I have to think harder. And sometimes, like, even Japanese will slip into Spanish. And then the last time I tried to speak Russian, like, it's the same thing, but it's even longer. Like, I have to be surrounded. I have to listen to something in Russian first to get me, like, prepped, and then go. Same thing with Spanish. I have to listen to something in Spanish for a while, and then I can go. But, yeah, for me to, because I don't speak Spanish and Russian so much now, so a veces hablo con mi amigo aquí, Nicolás. Nicolás is de Chile. Oh, you guys don't speak Spanish, so like I can't speak Spanish to you guys. So sometimes I talk Spanish to my friend here, Nicolás. He's from Chile. Yeah, he also speaks Japanese. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna show you guys. Nicolás. Ta-da! There's Nicolás. Nicolás, say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so I talk to Nicolás in Spanish. Sometimes he helps me to try to remember, but sometimes I don't understand a lot. So it's actually is bothering me. So I was looking online just like a few days ago and last week for like someone I could talk to, like a Spanish tutor, and you were just like, just speak Spanish to me. But I want someone where I can like read an article, read something, and then discuss in Spanish. And I was also looking in Russian too. Yeah. Because I really don't, especially like because like Spanish is so useful. I really don't want to lose Spanish. Like, I like Japanese. I'm living in Japan, so of course I want to improve my Japanese as well. But to me, I think Spanish is more useful. And Russian, it's okay. Like, I can speak Russian. Yeah. Oh, I have a video about that actually. Sorry, I'm just like thinking and talking to myself. I used to have like a Russian roommate here in Japan. She was crazy, like legit crazy. And I have like 4 videos on her on this channel from that time. Like I seriously thought she was gonna murder, like really thought she was gonna murder me. She thought that I stole her like Gucci gloves and it was right under her bed. She was so crazy. I would speak Russian to her, and she's just like, "Don't talk Russian to me. I hate Russian." Yeah, they're just like, "Well, nu ladna." Nu ladna means well, like, okay. And then she would just like say like random like things in Russian. I'm just like, wow, like, she was crazy. She made me. I broke her like coffee mixer. And she gave me hell. She gave me hell. She's like, told me to buy her another one. So I bought her another one just so she can shut up. She's just like, it's the wrong one. And I'm just like, you mother. Ah, she was so crazy. I have so many stories. Okay, here I can talk about her. Yeah, I think like in the videos that I made about her, I think I called her Natasha. By the way, Natasha in Russian, like, if a girl is Natasha, it means like she's a whore. Like, not a whore, like I'm not slut shaming or anything. It's just like not a good quality name. Like, it's like a stereotype, like for Russians. Like if a Russian, she's a Natasha, like this. So I called her Natasha in the videos purposely, because I'm just like, she's just like another Natasha. Because she did like a few things in the guest house trying to piss me off, but like I didn't care. Oh my god, I have so many stories about her. Oh my god. I haven't thought about her forever. Sorry, I have to read your comments. Ты когда-нибудь поедешь в Россию? Эй, ты говоришь по-русски? So I learned Russian because I dated a Russian guy for 5 years, and I lived with him and his family and his friends, like a whole Russian community. Will you ever go to Russia? Will I ever go to Russia? It's not like top of my list. I wouldn't mind going to Moscow. Hola, Stephen Ogawa. Hello. Lo siento, no puedo entender este idioma que hablas, Jasmine. Hey, believe in yourself. ¿Hablas español también? Hi, Nicolas. This person says, hi, Nicolas.
Hi, person that I don't know.
And Nicolas said, hi, person he doesn't know. His name is Hey, J. Cruz. Yeah, a large part of the world speaks Spanish. Exactly. So that's why I really do not want to lose my Spanish. I've been just watching comedy skit and model cars and video games video on here. Ooh, that dude, Big C. Yeah, you were mean. Hey, you were mean. Who was mean? Who was mean? How's your Vietnam plans going? Comment a person. Oh, they're going well. Yeah, my Vietnam plans are going well for the most part. I'm like, financially, I'm focusing on like various other things, but yeah, Vietnam is like still go, done deal. Mean for calling her Natasha. Oh, like, commenter person. You, oh my god. Okay, we can talk about Natasha now. Natasha. Yo no hablo español. Okay, okay, so like, there are so many things that she did to me, thus I made 4 videos about her, but in reality I could have made so many more. And I was actually thinking about remaking those videos, a crazy Russian ex-roommate, I think they're called, on this channel. I wanted to remake them and then just like share more about some of the crazy things that she has done to me. But yeah, so when I first came to Japan, I was volunteering. I was like helping out in this guest house. It was like 4-story, 5-story guest house. It was really cute guest house. And I had to share a room with this girl, like this Russian girl. She's not a girl, like a woman. And like one of her eyes was like a little bit like, she was an alcoholic. And one of her eyes was like this. I think it's because of the alcoholism. But she was always drunk, always drinking. And yeah, she was like a short Russian lady. Maybe she was like 30 when I came. And yeah, so her husband, she told me that he was her husband sometimes, then sometimes she would say he's her boyfriend. And she would act like nice to me in front of my face, but then like the moment something is missing, the moment like something is out of place or whatever, she would call me that B. And she called me like the N-word to other people and telling them that I stole stuff from her. She's like, that N-word stole stuff. Like my other like volunteers or the other people in the guest house, they would tell me just like, because she would be nice to me to my face, but like the other volunteers and the other like even some of the people that were staying in the guest house who were just like friendly, they're just like, wow, like she said like this about you. And then like same day she'll be smiling in my face, hi Jasmine, how are you today? Yeah, but one of the craziest things that she did, like that really thought like where I thought like I thought she was gonna kill me is so every single night she would talk to her boyfriend, husband, guy, whatever. She would always cheat on him, by the way. And he was a host. A host. If you guys don't know, they're like the people that you pay to just like basically be your boyfriend for the night, kind of, sort of. They don't always sleep with you, but a lot of times they will, and it's just like hush hush. So they sleep with their like guests, their patrons, whatever. Yeah, and so like, sometimes he would come over and he would sleep in her bed, and like I didn't say anything, but every single night she would talk to him on the phone. He's a Japanese guy, by the way. We did not talk that much. Like we would just talk when we're leaving or coming in. That's about it. Or like if she was angry at me for something that she thought I did. And every single night when I'm pretending to be asleep, she would say, oh, today Jasmine, she was out. She left at 9 o'clock and she came back at 6 o'clock. It's very quiet today without her. Right now she's sleeping. Like she would, I can't do her accent as well, but like she would tell her husband everything where I went every single night. Every single night she would say what time I left, what time I came home, what I was wearing, what I was wearing. And like if I said something to her, she's just like, yeah, Jasmine, she asked me today like if I'm okay, like this. And it's just like, wait, what? Like we didn't talk like that. So I had no idea like why would she explain to her husband. I didn't meet her husband at that time until like he started sleeping over. Or just like maybe like a month or so of us rooming together. But yeah, she was just like, I didn't know her that well. I didn't know her that well enough to like tell anyone about her. Like, you know, like when people are just not important to you, so you don't tell your friends about them because like they're not on your radar like that. That was her to me. Like I didn't tell anyone about her because it's just like she wasn't important to me, aside from like when she blew up at me. Oh my. Isn't some Japanese people are like this? Stefan, I think you can find people like this all over the world. I don't think it yeah, you can find people like this all over the world. It doesn't have to be like just Russian people or Japanese people. Seems creepy. That is so very creepy. I thought she was hella obsessed. Yeah, no, I thought she was obsessed with me. And then like but it's like, can you imagine though? Like, seriously, can you imagine? Like, you go to a hotel or just like a hostel, right? It's just you and one other person. And you don't talk. You just say like, hi, my name is, I don't know, Mark or whatever. And and then they tell you their name. Hi, my name is like Igor. And that's it. You just say hi, bye, hi, bye, hi, bye. And then when you're going to sleep at night, they're talking on the phone to their like boyfriend or girlfriend about you, about everything that you did that day. Like, oh, I saw Jasmine in the kitchen today. I saw she was cooking rice. Just like, what the hell? Can you imagine that? And then when her Gucci glove was missing, like the volunteers that I used to hang out with, there's this one American guy. He was like Asian American. I think he was like unconsciously racist too, by the way. But she wouldn't know that because I didn't talk to her. But we would always hang out in a group. And I think she thought that, like, because both of us are American or something like that, that we had something. I don't know. But she snuck into his bed, and then, like, she told me, kind of, and he told me, too, that they slept together. And I'm just like, that's great. Like, so I think she did it because she thought that we had something, which was crazy because, like, it was so not like that. So yeah, she like revenge sexed him. That's another reason why Natasha, by the way. Be careful, she might be listening in on this live stream. I haven't seen her for years. So this was my first year in Japan. Yeah, I haven't seen her for years. I really wish her the best. Like, I have no animosity, no hate towards her at all because I really think that she needs help. I sincerely... Oh, she was an artist too. She drew a lot. Her art was beautiful. Really beautiful. But something wasn't there. And she was like 24/7 drinking too. We had like a little refrigerator in the room and she was always just drinking alcohol. Drama. Yeah, it was drama. And I had no idea what to do because like the owner of the guest house, she was like this like, how can I put it? She was nice also to your face, but like she was really stingy and cheap. Chinese lady. Yeah, like if there was a problem with anything, she just like kind of kicked people out, sort of. So that was her way of handling things. And yeah, like when it was cherry blossom season and there were many tourists, so during cherry blossom season in Tokyo or in Japan, a lot of the hotels are booked because people are coming from all over the world to see the cherry blossoms. So during that time, she kicked out so many people just so she can have more space and more room for new people to stay. So I know that's illegal, especially for the contract that she signed. But yeah, she was... Whew. Hey, Milky! Hey, Milky! Everyone, Milky is my brother. Do you guys have any other questions or any other stories you want to know? When I first came to Japan, life in Japan, what I'm doing now. Huh? No, don't, because I just made it up. Yes? No, I'm original. Hello, how did you meet Utah? You probably said this already. Have you met au pairs in Japan? Whoa, that's like, Kaga, how I met Utah, like, when I first came to, my first year in Japan? Oh, shit. Copyright. Sorry, I had to like turn it up. Someone was playing music. Not trying to get copyright stricken. Yeah, when I first came to Japan, I used to go to this meetup for like Spanish, English, Spanish, and Japanese. And I met like a group of people, they were so cool, where we would like speak Spanish together, and then they invited me out to this festival. I think it was a Caribbean festival. And then they saw Utah, and I thought they all knew each other. Like I thought they knew Utah. And apparently, they just knew his YouTube channel. And I used to watch like his channel, a few videos, but I wasn't like, I would never like watch his videos that much. So like when Utah and I would hang out, it never occurred to me like he's the YouTuber Utah. It just never occurred to me until just like one day, like my friend, my old roommate, her name is Yasmin. She's just like, hey, look at this video. I'm just like, wait a minute, I know that guy. And I realized I had watched like quite a few of his videos before. I just never put two and two together. But yeah, we met at a Caribbean festival in Japan. Have you met au pairs in Japan? Not really, but on a few sites, like job hunting sites, I have seen jobs for au pairs. So I think it's a very popular option, more so for expats here in Japan. And I think like a lot of Filipino workers take those type of jobs. Hi, Milky and LL Cool J song just began playing in my head. Out of curiosity, how do you show appreciation for something you don't really care for while remaining sincere? Do you mean like in general? Or do you mean here in Japan? You must mean here in Japan. It depends if it's food or an opportunity or something like this. Yeah, usually like here in Japan, if someone gives you something that you don't really like, you just take it and say thank you. That's it. Like, oh, thank you very much, thank you, and just like take time to like look at it and show just like, wow, oh, it's really cute, it's very small, yeah, just say thank you. Are the Yakuza prevalent still? Yeah, Yakuza still exists, but there's not just like, they're not like, if you are not worried or if you're not looking for the Yakuza, then you, like in Shinjuku, there's Yakuza. Actually, I've seen like, yeah, Kabukicho in Shinjuku.
Certain places.
Yeah. Ikebukuro, too.
Especially like party places.
Yeah, like, yeah, they're like places, like the party places here in Tokyo. You kind of feel it. Like, I feel like Shibuya feels more like fun, light, fun. I just said fun twice. Fun, light, and just like, you know, happy. But when you go to Shinjuku, I don't know, Shinjuku, just the feel of Shinjuku near Kabukicho, it seems like more just like adults, more like, for me, I feel I can feel like when, like Yakuza areas, it's usually like the party places, like Nicolas said. So like Kabukicho is where there's like a lot of girls bars, host clubs, small bars, and actually quite a few foreigners get drugged there. Quite a few foreigners. There is this one girl that I knew, I don't know if I told you guys before, where she worked as a hostess. And, yeah, like, she worked in Kabukicho, and she told, like, my friend who told me, but I also heard the same story from Takashi, who's in this guest house, where, like, the bartenders, they would drug the foreigners and take their money. They would, like, use their credit cards, and, yeah, and, like, a lot of people think, it happened to you? It really? You got drugged? When? Nicholas got drugged. Where? Kabukicho?
No, in the Pongi.
Do you want to tell your story? You want to come here and tell your story? Really? Come on, talk to Jasmine. Okay. Maybe I'll interview you then. Okay. Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to interview Nicholas. Nicholas said he was drugged in Roppongi. But yeah, it happens very frequently. Especially because people put their guards down because they're just like, oh, Tokyo, Japan is so safe. It is safe if you stay away from certain areas.
Everything is like has to be with adult entertainment.
What were you doing, Nicholas?
No, I know because
I just judged you.
They handle all of that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna interview you. Have you ever pissed off a Yakuza? Me? No. Have you ever pissed off a Yakuza, Nicholas?
No.
Yeah. Like,
I know.
Like, even where I lived in Chiba, they were Yakuza. Like, because where I lived, they were, like, girls' places. So, like, if you find a lot of, like, adult entertainment stuff, most likely it's the Yakuza running it or nearby. And you can tell they look like your stereotypical Yakuza, at least the ones that I've seen, like, wearing a suit. I've seen the tattoos. I even saw a guy with no pinky. I thought that was, like, old school. But I saw a guy with, like, no pinky and lots of tattoos. I'm just like, whoa.
That means he left Yakuza.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
To leave the Yakuza, you have to cut your finger.
Hey, I thought it was to join. No? I heard it was to join, like, a long time ago back in America. I heard it was to join. But, yeah, I saw, like, a guy with, like, no pinky, and he had, like, lots of tattoos. Nicholas said it means that he left. But, yeah. By respecting the time, energy, and effort that went into creating whatever it is, and understand that you are not the target market, the perspective may serve you. Believe in yourself. Yes, I believe in that. I wholeheartedly concur with that statement. What are you doing now? Is Tefl still doing in Japan? Huh? Tefl still worth doing in Japan. Me, right now, I do, like, a lot of different jobs here in Japan, but all around, like, what I do for my visa, I do quite a few things, but all revolving around English education. So I advise a company on their English department, And then I also teach children for that same company, but just like a few hours for 3 days a week. And then I also help business professionals with their presentations for like companies, and I help them with their English, but more so like it's very targeted, so I have to do quite a lot of research oftentimes to try to understand like what is their industry, what is their presentation on, who is their clientele, and then help them like prepare their presentations. So that's fun. What else do I do? Yeah, that's. Oh, I also have private English lessons as well. But yeah, that's what I do for my visa. Outside of that, everything else is like, well, the private lessons is my own. Okay, guys, I have to leave soon. Get your questions out now. I may have another live stream with Patreon Cards Against Humanity game on Thursday. I'm thinking Thursday. And a new video tomorrow, Tuesday, and Friday. Oh yeah, your question is Tefl still worth doing in Japan? Do you mean that you have Tefl certification? Because whereas it's not impossible to find jobs with Tefl, like the certification, I think it's better to have a degree. But I've known 2 people who came here without degrees who were able to find jobs. But because there's so many foreigners in Tokyo, there is competition for even the simplest of jobs. Whereas what I just heard from Oriental Pearl, actually, in China, like they'll hire anyone. In Japan, they have, like if they do not hire you, they have someone else lined up. A simple thank you, yeah, but anything more seems like trying too hard. But context matters, yes. I remember walking through Kabukicho, it was a different vibe compared to other areas. Yes, hey J. Cruz, exactly that. Like, that vibe that you feel, whenever you feel that in Tokyo, Yakuza are nearby. Hide your drinks! Hide your children! No, it's okay. Jasmine, did you hear about the Twitter killer? What? No, I don't use Twitter that much, so maybe I'm safe. One way I do is to ask a little more about what inspired them to create it, and then listen, seek to understand the why and how, and demonstrate. Oh, I love that answer. That's perfect. Yeah, because oftentimes when people are giving you something, it's because they admire something about you, or they want to, it's helping them. I don't know, yeah. Like, yeah, when people are giving something to you, it's a good feeling for them just as much as they want you to be happy for accepting this thing. So it's not usually about the thing that matters. It matters about the gesture, the action. Good info, thanks. And then celebrate that we are free to have different perspectives and preferences. You are most welcome. You have taken the N1 language testing. Stefan Ogawa, no, I did not take JLPT N1. I took N3. I made a video about that one too. Like, it was hell. Yeah, I passed. I didn't pass. I didn't pass, but I took it. Yeah. Yeah, I made a video about it. Like, I was so frustrated. Like, there was a guy next to me. He stunk so badly. I could not focus. He was so stinky. And then there was a girl in front of me. She just kept looking back. And I'm just like, why the hell do you keep... I'm just like, she can't see my paper. But apparently, I think she knew, at the very end, I found out that she knew a girl that was, like, behind me, but a little bit further back. And so I guess she was looking at the other girl, but sometimes she would look at me. So it was just like, what the hell is going on? And then there was a person behind me that kept making a noise. I was just like so pissed off the entire test. I'm just like, why didn't you take a shower? What's wrong with your... I think he was burping? Yeah, there was like a guy behind me that kept burping. I forgot the noise that he was making. I think it was burping. But I was so I've never been that frustrated when taking a test. Show, like and sub, 18, watching, 9 likes, 10 likes now. Hey guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. Please, please, please hit that like button. It really helps to grow this channel. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but I have been making more content recently. A lot more content recently. I'm really trying to grow in light ties. I'm a little bit nervous for 5,000 subscribers, but also excited. So if you haven't already voted on how you guys want to celebrate 5,000 of us in light tizers, please go to the community tab and go down. You'll see like the poll for how you want to celebrate. But yeah, definitely please hit that like button. Thank you so much. It's going up. It's going up. I see it's going up. Thank you. Todavía puedes hablar español. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Con mi amigo Nicolás.
Para la próxima.
Sí. Yeah, maybe next time we can interview Nicholas in Spanish. 5,000 burpees. Yeah, that's not happening. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, for tuning in. Also, please check out the description box. There you'll find links to my 30-day reflection gratitude kickassery journal. It really is what I do every single day to help make every day the best day of my life. Not only that, I have been investing in crypto since last year, November. So if you're interested in getting started, there's a link for crypto.com. When you sign up, both of us can get $50. What else? Yeah. If you would like to join my Patreon to support and light ties even more, there's a link for that as well. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Oh, now we have 20? We have 20 people? I'm leaving now? What? But yeah, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a video coming out on reaction with Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro. Not with them, but of them. So excited for that. So see you guys on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Take care. Love you. I don't know where to turn this off. I'm turn this off here. Bum bum bum.